Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sandhya, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Information Technology, Women Christian College, Chennai. In this video, we are going to discuss about mobile communication, wireless LAN concepts. Let us see what is wireless LAN. A wireless LAN is a network that uses wireless computer that links two or more devices using wireless communication form a local area network called LAN within a limited area such as home, school, computer laboratory, campus or office building. WLANs are typically restricted in their diameter to buildings, a campus, single rooms, etc. They are operated by individuals, not by large scale network providers. This gives users the ability to move around within the area and remain connected to the network. What are the major design goals of WLAN? The main design goal of WLAN is to replace office cabling. It enables tetherless access to the internet. It introduces a higher flexibility for ad hoc communication, example, group meetings. No special permission or licenses needed to use this LAN concepts. And it simplified spontaneous cooperation at meetings. It provides security, privacy, safety at lower radiation. It provides transparency concerning application and higher layer protocols, but also location awareness if necessary required. What are the advantages of WLANs? It is very flexible within the reception area. Ad hoc networks do not need any planning. It supports seamless operation, simple management, easy to use for everyone. No wiring difficulties and also protection of investment in wired networks. Robust transmission technologies. It uses more robust against disaster management like example earthquake, fire, etc. What are the disadvantages we are having on another hand by using this WLAN concepts? The first and foremost disadvantages is it provides lower bandwidth compared to wired network and area coverage is limited. The installation, most WLANs are difficult to set up. Many proprietary solutions, especially for higher bit rates, standards take their time. Example, IEEE 802.11. Many national restrictions for wireless long time to establish global solutions like IMT 2000. Reliability. A WLAN can be subjected to interfaces from various devices. The components of WLANs are listed as follows. The first component is stations called STA. Station comprises all devices and equipments that are connected to the wireless LAN. Stations can be of two types: wireless access points called WAP and client. WAP or simply access points are generally wireless routers that form the basic stations or access. Next come client. Clients are workstations, computers, laptop, printers, smartphones. Any of the devices receiving signal and working on the network is called as client. Each station has a wireless network interface controller and it uses core networking concept to receive the signals through the distributed system, and access points are distributing the network among the clients in this diagram. Second type is basic service set called BSS. A basic service set is a group of stations communicating at physical layer level. BSS can be of two categories depending upon the mode of operation, and the two categories are infrastructure BSS and ad hoc networking. Here, the devices communicate with other devices through access points. It have basic access point with basic service set. It based on star topology. In this, signal comes first to the central device and then the signal passes to all stations. This is the typical diagram which explains the concepts of receiving network from the internet concepts through the distributed system. and it's shared among the access point to many of the infrastructure through the distributed centralized system. Next come independent BSS. Here the devices communicate in peer-to-peer basis in an ad hoc manner. It have standalone network. It cannot send the data to other BSS. In this, stations can locate to another station in the same BSS but can communicate only if they have the agreement between them. This typical diagram explains how the ad hoc networking helps to receive the signal from the internet and distribute it between various devices called clients. The third major component is Extended Service System ESS. It is a set of all connected BSS. And our fourth, Distribution System DS. It connects access point in ESS. This diagram which combines BSS concept and access point networking and which is supported by a extended service system. Types of WLAN networking. It has various types, namely PAN, Personal Area Network, LAN, Local Area Network, MAN, Metropolitan Area Network, WAN, Wide Area Network. The first type, Wireless PAN. Wireless Personal Area Network connect devices within a relatively small area, that is generally within a person's reach. Example, both Bluetooth radio and invisible infrared light provides a WPAN for interconnecting a headset to a laptop. Zigbee also supports WLAN applications. A second type, WLAN, a wireless local area network called WLAN link two or more devices over a short distance using a wireless distribution method, usually providing a connection through an access point for internet access. Products using this IEEE 802.11 WLAN standards are marketed under the Wi-Fi brand name. Fixed wireless technology implements point-to-point links between computers or networks at two distant locations, often using dedicated microwave or modulated laser light beams over a line of sight paths. It is often used in cities to connect networks in two or more buildings without installing a wired link. Number third, wireless ad hoc network. A wireless ad hoc network, also known as wireless mesh network or mobile ad hoc network called MANET, is a wireless network made up of radio nodes organized in mesh topology. Each node forwards a message on behalf of the other nodes and each node performs routing. A fourth type, wireless MAN, wireless metropolitan area network, or a type of wireless network that connects several wireless LANs. WiMAX is a type of wireless MAN and is described by IEEE 802.16 standard. The last type, wireless WAN, a wireless wide area network or wireless network that typically cover a large area such as between a neighboring towns and cities or suburbans. These networks can be used to connect branch offices of business or a public internet access system. The wireless connections between access points are usually point-to-point or point microwave link using a parabolic dishes on 2.4 GHz and 5.8 GHz band rather than omnidirectional antennas used with smaller networks. Next, based upon IEEE 802.11, it supports A and G type. The speech features are data rate 6, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36, 48 and 54 megabytes depending on the SNR concepts, and it uses throughput up to 1500 byte packets, and the mandatory data rates are 6, 12 and 24. Transmission range, it supports 100 meter as outdoor and 10 meter in indoor. Frequencies 5.15 to 5.25, 5.25 to 5.35 and 5.725 to 5.825 GHz ISM band. Security, limited and WEP insecurity services insecures can be used on SSID concepts. Availability, some products and some vendors can be available with this type, And advantages, it fits into 802.x standards, free ISM band, available, simple system, uses less crowded of 5 GHz band. Disadvantage, stronger shading due to higher frequencies and no QoS is required and provided. Next type, 802.11b standard. The features are data rate 1, 2, 5.5, 11 megabits per second depending on the signal to noise ratio. It uses data rate approximately 6 megabytes and transmission range from 300 meter as outdoor and 30 meter as indoor. Frequencies, it is using 2.4 GHz ISM band. Security, asset, limited and WEP insecurity systems with SSID concepts are used, and many products and many vendors are available with this type also. An advantage, many installed system, lot of experiences available worldwide, free ISM band, many vendors are integrated in laptop simple systems. Disadvantage, heavy interfaces on ISM band and no service guarantees, no slow relative speeds only provided by with this. What are the uses of LAN we are getting? It supports healthcare and hospitality, inventory control, conducting everyday business with this WLAN concepts, network managers in older buildings, network managers in dynamic environments, education, field services and public networks. What are the services with respect to WLAN on IEEE 802.11 will be distribution, integration, association. Association means establishes an initial association between a station and an access point. Reassociation enables an established association to be transferred from one access point to another and allowing a mobile to move. Disassociation, authentication and privacy. So these are the services we are getting through the WLAN IEEE 802.11 concepts. A summary of this video, we are see about the definition called a wireless LAN is a computer which supports on 2 or more devices using a communication of wireless concepts and forming the LAN within the limited area networks that supports home, school, computer laboratories, campus, etc. The advantages we are getting through this is cabling, flexibility, transparency and security, and also it do not require any planning. Disadvantages, installation, low bandwidth and reliability. The components we are using with this is STA, ESS, BSS and DS. Types, LAN, PAN, WAN, MAN. And finally, we are see about the services and uses of WLAN. And references for this video making PPT, I am referring through various books, wireless network and understanding the challenges of wireless networks by Julia and Daniel Collins, data communication networking by Farouzan, and some of the images are taken from the open image sources of online. Thank you. See you all in another interesting topic. Thank you all of you.